Hey guys, Marsting here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so last night on stream we finished off the grind for the Prime Battle BUU and BABADI. I've been putting it off for a while, but now that he's finally done, rather than just do like a generic showcase for him on a random team, I thought we would do a full Extreme Majin Buu Saga team using him as the leader. So shout out to our boy Kenny McGee. He's got his friend up here. He's got a very decent build. He's got 20 additional and then has given him a bunch of crit with the skill orbs. I do think additional is the way to go for this guy because obviously he does have a chance to seal and a chance to stun on his super attacks. So for things like Super Battle Road, you really want those effects to go off. So you definitely want to give him more additional than crit. This is how I built mine. I haven't given mine any skill orbs, so mine has 14 additional, 9 crit and 3 dodge. I was leveling up his links a little bit while actually doing the event, so obviously legendary power is lagging behind. And I think our boy, yeah, he's leveled up some of his links as well. So we're running the full extreme team. We're going to be running our LR alongside the LR BUU and BABADI. I only have the one copy of them, so they are 55%. And then for the other rotation, we're going to be running the LR BUU tanks alongside Buuhan. And then we have this Dabura, because of course he is an Extreme Majin Buu Saga support unit. And then we're going to have this physical Super Buu. So he is the 50% support for extreme physical. So technically when he comes onto rotations, he's not going to be helping out the LR BUU and BABADI or the Buuhan, but he's going to be massively boosting our new Prime Battle LR and the LR BUU tanks as well. So we started off with a pretty interesting rotation. We've got the LR together with the 50% support, and they do have a few links, so that's made it fairly easy to get the 18 key super. And so let's go ahead and see what we can get here on turn 1 with the 50% support. 2.1 million, not too bad. Obviously bear in mind, of course, we are running the double BUU and BABADI leaders, so we're not on like a 170 team. But we're going to see how we can get through here. We're on the Versus Universe 6 stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history. The BABADI's army wreaking havoc in the sister universe, so we'll see how we can get on. And physical Super Buu does heal on super attack, which will potentially be useful later on into the event. He is only 55%, so he is going to take a fair bit of damage from super attack. Yep, 160. But the team has a lot of built-in healing thanks to units like the LR BUU tanks and Buuhan rotation. We're going to be getting a ton of healing from them every single turn, and obviously BUU tanks is an incredibly powerful unit. So additional super attacks here from the LRs, fairly decent damage. There's another additional as well, so coming in from the hidden potential system. They've got some really good quality super attack animations as well, especially considering that they are a free-to-play unit. So we're going to make this the BUU rotation, so we need to float off the BUU and BABADI. He's got a couple of links with Dabura, so that's not too bad. My game's like super lagging here. I'm just going to reset it quickly. Okay, so we're back in the game now. I've noticed it happen on my phone before, and sometimes it does happen on BlueStacks as well, where if you have the game open for a significant amount of time, it does start to slow down a little bit. So a quick reset, and now we are back in business. So BUU tanks obviously here going to be probably the most impressive unit on the team, even on the slightly lower leader skill. Mine is only 55%, but is full level 10 links. So of course once we have him linked up with the Imp Buuhan, they're going to be able to start putting out some serious damage, as well as the fact that the amount of healing that they have combined between the two of them. Because Buuhan, obviously the more orbs we can pick up the better, and then just by existing like BUU tanks is going to give us a solid heal. So I think, funnily enough, after buying them from the Battlefield shop, this is actually one of the first times I've ever used this LR, BABADI and Dabura card, because they are so good alongside this new Prime Battle LR. So right, so this works out perfectly because we can put you guys together, so they're still getting the support. If we grab this here for Super Buu, and then we can get nice 8 orbs here for Buuhan. There you go, healing us pretty much back up to full. Can we lower attack against this guy? Probably. Of course we have to take a type disadvantage super attack, so I mean we can see a start of turn defense, especially when it comes to taking a type disadvantage super attack. Not exactly the tankiest unit, but get that additional. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure we can lower his attack. So Buhan's going to be pretty useful for that in the third slot. I don't know how far through the event we can actually get and still be able to lower attack. But, of course, Super Buu heals on super attack. So we're going to get a little bit of that health back. And then the Vice Shout from Buhan. Yeah, lowering that attack. So now he takes double-digit damage. And there you go. With the start of the turn heal from Buu Tanks, we are basically back up to full HP already. So they have Fear and Faith and Legendary Power, and they have Fear and Faith and Fierce Battle. So technically he'd be better in the middle, but he is obviously a much better tank here. And I guess we'll keep the LR on rotation. I should really go through their kit a little bit more, because we haven't really done that. But we talked about their super attacks a little bit. But for their passive, they get 3 key and attack and defense 40,000. Then they get an additional key 3 and attack and defense 30,000 when the target enemy is in attack down status. In defense down status, stunned or sealed. So obviously there's a bunch of different ways they can get that extra bonus. They launch an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super, and they recover 5% HP at the end of the turn if they were attacked. So obviously on this turn, we do have the enemy attack and defense lowered, so they are getting their extra buff here. So Buu Tank's obviously gonna carry pretty well in the first slot here. We'll do the usual strategy for Buu Tanks, which is just let him build up defense for a little while and then transform into Buhan and absolutely go to town on everybody. But yeah, it's an interesting and fun little team. Obviously, like I said before, with the running them under the actual Prime Battle LR leader skill, everyone's going to be putting out slightly lower numbers. But, I mean, I could see this rotation of the LR Prime Battle, BABADI and Buu with the BABADI and Dabura on an actual Martian Buu Saga team under, say, like the STR Vegito lead. They could definitely be putting out some solid numbers. So now that we've got these two together, as you can see, look at this, they share almost their entire link set, except for Shattering the Limit, because obviously these guys, because they start off as an LR, they don't get those links, which is unfortunate. But by having him in the middle, our boy over here has Shattering the Limit, so that actually works out really, really nicely. So we'll give you the physical orbs, because these guys picking up the opposite orb types, but we're still able to get the full super attack here. And then, of course, so these guys not getting support from the physical super boost. Still at a 2.6 million attack stat at 55%. That's actually pretty good, considering they're not link leveled at all. So imagine the rotation of these two LRs together when they're both Rainbow full level 10 links under a 170 lead. Well, they're going to be very, very impressive. I'm looking forward to when we finally get the Extreme Super Battle Road stages for Global. Trying out that rotation in the Martian Buu Saga Extreme stage is definitely going to be very interesting. Because if they can hit numbers like that at 55% under a 130 lead, that is actually pretty solid. So I'll let you go ahead and attack first. Although actually, I want to make sure I get the 18 key super so we can keep raising odds. Actually, no, you know what? We'll get a Razor's attack in there. We've pretty much just been getting the 18 key super so far, which is good for building up our defense for later on. But I mean, once we transform into Buhan, he's very, very strong defensively anyway. So we probably want to get a couple of these 12 key supers in there so we can start stacking his attack as well. Because then once we have transformed and the stacking stops, we still want him to be able to hit some crazy high numbers. So getting the additional 12 key super is obviously very good for that as well. And then can Buhan finish him off here? Not quite. So gonna get another super attack. Okay. So the only noticeable difference, of course, with these guys is by having the lower leader skill. We've got some very solid units on the team. Obviously, it's taking a little bit longer to get through each of the stages. So we're not going to play through the whole event, but we'll at least get a few more phases through. So we'll let the AGL LR finish them off here. And then we might as well grab this physical orb just for some HP. But yeah, the Dabura obviously fits well. Wow, 3 million with the support from Dabura. I'm actually really impressed. Like I said, this is the first time I've used them, and at 55%, obviously linked up with this other LR, they've got almost their entire link set activated, but their links are only level 1. So I'm actually super impressed with them. So let's go for... I want to try and connect some orbs together for Buhan to be able to pick up more. So if we grab this, we can grab these, get ourselves back to full HP, and then grab all of these for Super Buu. We've got a lot of STR units in this event. A lot of STR enemies coming our way. But another stack for Buu on the attack here. We'll probably transform him maybe next time around. Maybe I'll get one more defense stack in while we're still against an STR enemy, and we can still lower attack. Oh, look at that additional super into the ghost Kamehameha. That's what we like to see. So now this guy has been fully nerfed on his attack. I think, does Super Buu lower attack as well? Super Buu, or is it just, no, I think it's just heals on super attack. So yeah, that sets things up very nicely for these guys here to not have to worry about being destroyed because he's so attack lowered. Obviously super attack will probably do significant amount of damage still, but yeah, double digits, let's go. Alright, still at 2.1 million attack stat for them. Very good. I'm pretty impressed with these guys considering they are free to play, and of course being the Prime Battle LR, we farmed the Prime Battle event using a team that was pretty much made up of Prime Battle LRs just to help start link leveling them, because of course remember all the Prime Battle LRs at some point are going to get an easy A. We've already had Goku and Frieza. Trunks we would assume would be next if they're going to go in order, so at some point down the line these guys are going to get one, so having them link leveled and ready to go is pretty good. There you go, this seems quite inviting here, ready for a Buu Tanks, and then let's go ahead, transform, absorb that Gohan. Okay, so Buhan copying his rotation partner there. And then here we go, we get a nice full 24 key super. Oh, we're getting the Dokkan attack with Super Buu as well. Sorry, with Buhan in the first slot. I mean, I would probably rather get it with the LR, because even with the type advantage, our LR is probably going to do more damage. But we'll let the LR, we'll let the non-LR, sorry, Buhan, have a go here. Very, very slow Dokkan attack, so we'll take those, hit all 7 nodes, and then let's see what we can get here. I mean, he's got a 2.1 million attack stat. I've never link leveled the Buhan. Normally I run the team with the STR Super Buu on rotation with this guy, but I thought we'd bring the old Buhan out for a spin. Decent damage, not taking a lot, and then yeah, 4.68 on the LR Buu Tanks. Considering we're under that lower leader skill, he's only 55% for me. This is something that I've been saying for a long time. I'm saving up my red coins ready for the 6-year anniversary. Once I'm done with all my summons, because obviously I might get lucky and pull copies of them from the actual banners, but once I'm done summoning, my red coins are pretty much all going to go on buying dupes for Buu Tanks and the STR Vegito, because I only have both of them at 55% after the worldwide celebration, so those are units that I would really, really like to have dupes, because even at 55% they are incredibly good. So I'm going to take a super attack, of course, here straight away. Why not? 159, that's not too bad, I guess. And then yeah, 2.98. That's pretty good considering we got some support, but yeah, nearly 3 million attack stat. They're not fully level 10 links, so yeah, very good. Obviously, we have reached a point in this event where their extra utility for like the sealing and stunning is unfortunately no longer usable here, but obviously still able to perform very adequately. So go ahead and grab these for the heal. And then not a lot of physical orbs left over for our boys here to get an 18 key super, but we're really going to see Buhan putting in some work now that he's got type advantage. So, but yeah, this is the all extreme Majin Buu Saga team. It's definitely like a fun version of the team to run, but obviously running it under the lower leader skill, as you can see here, whilst we're not particularly struggling, because even when we do take a large amount of damage, the team has a lot of healing built in to allow us to recover. But the major difference is the fact that it's going to take a lot longer to get through the events, and obviously we've reached a stage now where we can't attack lower, So some of these older units, like you see there, the In-Buhan, taking quite a lot of damage from a normal attack. But I think it's a pretty fun team, so let me know what you guys think down below. Have you finished the grind yet for your Prime Battle BUU and BABADI? Have you tried them out on some other teams? Like I said, under a 170 league team, I feel like they're definitely going to put out some good numbers, especially linked up with the AGL, BABADI and Deborah. So let me know your thoughts on these units down below. Have you got your Prime Battle LRs leveled up, ready to go? Because like I say, I think Trunks is probably the next one to get an easy A. But let us know all that down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.